Hey there, and welcome. So, you did it. You bought your first home. It was absolutely perfect. At first. But now? Yeah, maybe things are feeling a little tight. If you're starting to wonder how to make your space grow right along with you, you are in exactly the right place. Okay, let's dive into this blueprint for smart home expansion. Does this sound a little familiar? That cozy nook you loved is now just a cluttered corner. The spare room has suddenly become a full-time office and a nursery and a gym. It's a classic story, right? Your life expands, but your walls, well, they don't. It's that exact moment you realize you might have outgrown the home you fell in love with. But hey, don't worry. Packing up and moving isn't your only option. So here's our game plan. First, we'll talk about recognizing that need for more space. Then, we'll look at your two main paths, expanding or reworking what you've got. After that, we'll get into why good design is so important, dig deep into the materials that make all the difference, and finally, wrap up with a clear blueprint to get you started. Okay, first things first, let's just admit that you're feeling the squeeze. Whether it's because the family's growing, you're suddenly working from home full time, or you just want a space that actually fits your lifestyle now. Figuring out why you need more room is always the crucial first step. It guides everything else. And that brings us to the big question. When you need more breathing room, you've basically got two choices. You can either add on to your home, or you can get really creative with the space you already have. Let's break down what each of those really means for you. Now, the big umbrella term for all of this is a general renovation. And that can mean pretty much anything, from upgrading your kitchen cabinets to a full-scale reimagining of your entire floor plan. It's all about making your current home work better for you right now. Okay, this slide is super helpful because it lays out those two paths so clearly. On one side, you can rework your existing layout. So think about knocking down that wall between a tiny kitchen and a dining room you never use to create one big, awesome open space. It's usually less expensive and is fantastic for just improving the flow of your home. Then on the other side, you've got room additions, literally building new square footage. Now, this is definitely more complex and it's going to cost more, but it's the only real solution when you need a brand new bedroom or home office that just doesn't exist yet.
So, whether you decide to rework what you have or build something new, the end goal should really be the same. This isn't just about getting more square footage, it's about getting the right kind of space done in the right way.
And this quote just hits the nail on the head. A really successful expansion should never feel like some box that was just tacked onto the side of your house. The best projects, they seamlessly blend the old with the new. They enhance the home's original charm while giving you all that modern functionality that you need. Preserving character is so important. But what about making sure your new space is comfortable, efficient, and holds its value long-term? Well, that comes from a commitment to quality, especially in all the places that you can't even see. It is so easy to get excited about the fun stuff, right? Like countertops and light fixtures. But honestly, the smartest investments are the ones hidden behind the drywall. They create a foundation of comfort and durability that's going to last for years and years to come. Our source material really points to three foundational elements that you just shouldn't compromise on. First up, high-quality flooring with a proper underlayment. And this isn't just about how it looks, it's about how your home feels and sounds. It's the difference between a floor that creaks and feels flimsy and one that feels solid for decades. Second, high-performance drywall. Think about it. Sound-dampening board for a quiet home office, or moisture-resistant types for bathrooms. This isn't some fancy upsell, it's just smart planning for how you actually live. And third, and this one is a total game changer, superior insulation. I absolutely love this analogy because it is so true. Skimping on insulation is a mistake you will pay for on every single energy bill, month after month. Investing in the good stuff keeps your home warmer in the winter, cooler in the summer, it lowers your bills, and it even makes your home quieter. It is truly the invisible workhorse of a comfortable, efficient home. All right, we've covered the core ideas of a smart expansion, from the design philosophy all the way to those critical materials behind the walls. Now let's bring it all together and give you a clear, actionable plan to actually move forward. Here are your next 3 steps. 1. Define your needs and goals and be specific. Don't just say, we need more space. Say, we need a dedicated workspace that is totally separate from the living area. Number 2, research vetted professionals. Find architects, designers, and builders whose work you really admire and who have amazing references. And 3, plan your budget. And here's a pro tip for you. Always, and I mean always, build in a contingency fund of at least 10 to 15% for those surprises that always pop up. It's the secret to finishing your project without breaking the bank.
So, I'll leave you with this final thought. An expansion is your chance to not only add space, but to really infuse your home with more of your own personality. It's about building a space that's functional, high quality, and is uniquely you. So when you start to plan, ask yourself this: what character will your new home have?